Chugga. Choo. Affirmation Station. What's today's affirmation? Welcome, sunshine, to Affirmation Station. My name is Charente Carr of JCLV 21, where I joyously coach life victory. And I am the conductor on this here train where we learn how to maintain our mind, our body, and our spirit before going to the next destination. This stop has transfer lines to the best day ever, or the worst day why ever on platform 3. Choose, please, wisely, and how you're going to go, what platform you're going to choose. Like every show, I'll be walking you through 3 exercises to invigorate your day with your mind at peace, your soul feeling harmony, and your body feeling on the good foot, and it's just feeling right, and it's in perfect alignment. That is what this whole show is all about, is getting you into your perfect alignment. This show is Monday through Friday at divine timing, which means it can range from early mornings to mid-afternoons to at nighttime. It can be any time. We only go when spirit is in flow. And right now, that is that time where we go live. If not, you can always catch these later on by going to my page or watching the videos that I post from my live as I recorded the visual as well as the audio at the exact same time. It's all up to you, your preference. It's just going to be there for you to support you in your life journey. So for today, we'll be focusing on No Thirst Thursday, which just simply means we're going to be pouring in nourishment into ourselves so that we can help nourish the people outside of ourselves. Let's move some energy that has been stagnant. Let's wake up, shake up some of this energy and get it moving. And before we really even get started with the first exercise, I want to give you the cues to listen out for so you know where we're trucking along and when we get there. So if you hear, this means that we're beginning the first and next or last exercise. It just means beginning. And if you hear the ding dong ding, that means that we have just ended an exercise, and you should applaud yourself for taking the steps to love on yourself today. Now that we know all the sounds that abound on this ground, let's head over to our first exercise in the first cart. And this exercise is called Say It and Claim It. Say it and claim it. Yes. This is all about words of affirmation. The reason why we use words of affirmation is their declaration statements of this is what I am choosing is going to be the law in my life in this moment. So when we're doing affirmations and you're going to do this outside of this, please be mindful of what you are saying. Is it resonating on a positive high vibration or is it low vibration? There are some affirmations that are out there that are touted as they're going to help you, but it's actually confusing your energy. Be mindful. If it resonates, cool. If it doesn't resonate, keep listening on, keep using keep trying different things to see what resonates with your soul to start making law in your life. Now, with all that being said, let me tell you how we're going to run through these affirmations. Here are the instructions. Say these affirmations with that beautiful imagination inside that mind of yours, or for more benefit, say these out loud so you can hear yourself speaking yourself up. And if you want that extra top tier benefit, go ahead and look in a front camera or a mirror to actually look at yourself speaking yourself up. It's really going to change the way that you even see yourself. At least it did for me. Now, without further ado, repeat after me. I trust my own intuition. I am the leader of my healthcare team. I write my own story. I choose to make this day my own and to speak words that create a reality I enjoy. I am the master of my path and the captain of my ship. I am comfortable, supported, and connected. I am self-expressed and I am heard. I am proud of who I am. I believe in myself. Support comes to me from everywhere. I surround myself with loving people, situation, and messages. Every day and in every way, I get better and better. Exercise completed. You did it. You did it. You loved into yourself today. And all I want to say is, hey, yes, I'm so proud of you for taking that time to talk life into yourself. We're going to keep pushing it on. We're going to go more into the silence, and you'll see what I mean in a second. This exercise is called the breeze of breathing. This is where we focus on our life force. Breathing is a natural thing that our body does without us even asking it to do. It just is it's automatic, which I just find so awesome and astounding about the human body. Today, we're going to consciously breathe. Why are we going to take the time to do this? It energizes our body, it focuses our mind, and it allows us to radiate the love and light that we are in this present moment. This is why I love this exercise. So here are a few sets of instructions. I hope I cover your section. If I don't, work with me here. You'll hear the commonality in all of them, which is simply relax thy shoulders and get comfortable. That's the generality on all these different ways. So if you are laying down, feel the support on your back or on your side and close your eyes, as well as relax those shoulders. If you are sitting and you're in a office type environment, coffee shop, anything where you are not driving, this is next instructions for you. Get comfortable, wiggle your butt a little bit, wake it up just a little bit more. Sit up straight, relax those shoulders, close those eyes. Can't close your eyes, find a focal point in the room, which simply means find a spot in the room to stay focused on. The next thing, if you're driving, continue to drive and just go with the flow with the going after me when it comes to the breathing technique. Keep your eyes open, keep them alert. You can follow along with the conscious breath work still. It's just you're not in the focus mode. You need to stay safe, okay? The last thing, certainly not the least thing, is this. If you are standing like I am now, stand up straight. And if you're going to close your eyes, please lean against the wall for safety. And that's only because if you get lightheaded, I don't want you to fall kind of thing. This is literally for your safety. And sometimes you can get lightheaded when we are going through the breath work as we are concentrating that oxygen within our brain, and it can stimulate it sometimes a little bit much, depending on where you are in your healing process. I do want to give that disclaimer. Thank you so much, Queen Bee Divine, for slipping into my DMs and messaging me. I love you too. Thank you so much for the kudos in the background for the affirmations that we are doing today. I do want to let you know that these particular set of affirmations that I've been doing for the past couple of days, I'm going to tell you where I got them from, because sometimes I use these for my own consciousness, or sometimes I get a little bit of help from a friend. So these are actually tarot-based affirmations that you can look up. Each tarot card generally has an affirmation tied to it. So if you want to just do a little research here and there, you can, and that's where some of my stuff does come from. Not everything on me is 100% original. Sometimes I get help from friends because I love support. Okay? So this technique for today is the pursed lips technique. I call this the duck face technique. And that's because you're pursing your lips, like you're pushing them out, okay, to make like a O, it's like a O in your mouth. I have to figure out how to explain it because you guys are listening and not just seeing my mouth. So it's more like an O in your mouth when you're doing this method. So it goes to something like this. We inhale for 2 counts. We pucker our lips and then we blow out through our mouth for 6 counts. You got this. I believe in you. We're just going to go ahead and get started. If you want to do this, I will recommend doing this through your nose for 2 and then using your mouth for the, like I said, you have to use your mouth for the pursing lips. Okay. Now that I said all that, let me go ahead and start so we can just get started now. Breathe in, 2. Purse your lips, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2. Purse your lips, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2. Purse your lips, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2. Purse your lips, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1. Purse your lips, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1. Purse your lips, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1. Purse your lips, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Purse your lips. I'm kidding. See, this is where Simon says I get messed up. Inhale, 2. Purse your lips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1. Purse your lips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release back to normal breathing. Ding dong ding. We did the exercise completed, and I'm really, really happy and I'm proud of you for taking this time to relax thy body by going back into the silence and going back into the source and the knowingness or the nothing place. I love that you took the time to seek out your divine right now. Now, I'm ready to head to the next exercise. I think you guys are too. This next exercise is called Tap It In, also known as Emotional Freedom Technique EFT Tapping, which is an alternative therapy for PTSD, chronic pain, weight loss, fibromyalgia, anxiety. It covers a lot of conditions. So take a look at this, see if this is going to really resonate with you on doing this on a later time. I just like adding this in here because this technique to me is 2 forms of self-love. We're doing that physical touch, and we're pairing that with words of affirmation. And if you want to look up love languages, this is what I mean by 2 out of the 5 love languages that we learned from Gary Chapman. Take a read, see what yours are, but please know when you look at that, all the love languages are still your love language. Okay, just going to throw this out there. Now, with all that being said, we have progressed up to 3 taps, which that we're going to be doing today. And they are tapping on the collarbone, the ribs, and the thymus. The reason why we're going to be doing this, the collarbone specifically, it dissolves the feeling of being stuck and it allows ease in moving forward and boost confidence and clarity. The reason we touch the ribs is to dissolve anger and other primitive emotions so that we can allow for compassion, happiness, safety, acceptance, transformation, and peace. And lastly, the thymus. This is our lock-in tool, also known as the Tarzan tap. And this one helps boost your immunity. It helps your white blood cells go to the places and spaces in your body that you don't even realize your body is fighting. You're actually releasing your little army inside your body, which I absolutely love. And it also locks in the tapping round we just did of the dissolving of the feelings of feeling stuck, dissolving of the anger and the primitive emotions. And first, before we even get started on this, if you can with me, Let's accept what we're feeling right now. Let's all accept what we're feeling. Right now, I feel hot. Okay? That's what I feel. And I feel like my head is a little bit, she tight because I just got it done. So this is what I'm feeling right now. And I know by me going through this and having awareness that I do have these things, I also have the understanding and the knowing within myself to say, I don't need to focus on these things. How important to me is it that I have sweat dripping down my face? Actually, it's not that important because I just stay glowing and glistening. So it feels weird. Okay? This is what I'm feeling and I'm accepting and I'm talking it out with you. Accept what you're feeling. Anger, happy, mad, sad, not enough, whatever you feel, accept it. There's nothing wrong with accepting it. For the fact that when we accept it and we have awareness of it, we can make the change that we would like to see. So, now that I said that, please know that all your feelings are part of your alert system and all feelings are okay. Now let me explain how do you actually get to these taps areas because I didn't explain that yet and my sincere apologies. So, for the collarbones, it's literally the top collarbone. So touch your neck and then slide your fingers down. And when you do that, you're going to feel like these balls right there. Like those are your collarbones. That's where you're tapping. Okay. Now that I've said that, you can use 1 finger, 2 fingers. You choose how you want to tap on those. You just need to tap on them and please be gentle with thy body. The next are the ribs. When I say the ribs, I'm talking about the left side underneath your, for women, no, for everyone, for underneath your breast, chest area, okay? Literally on top, literally on that, if it's a gut area, that's the area you're tapping on. You're tapping on both sides. This is actually, when we're thinking about Chinese medicine, this is the stomach and the liver, or when we're thinking body, it's the stomach and the liver. And the reason why we touch these areas, this is, like I said, this is part of the dissolving process. So if you're trying to move through emotions, this is a best place to help you with detoxing from that. Just want to also give you that little thing. And that's a little tap on your side, open hand, make some noise with it if you want to, or tap it with your fingers, whatever feels comfortable for you. Now for the thymus. So we did the collarbones, 3 fingers on that whole chest bone right there in the middle. That's like literally in the center of your chest that literally separates one chesticle from the other chesticle. That is where the thymus is located. Okay. And right there, you can rub on the thymus to stimulate it. You can tap on the thymus to stimulate it. You can bang on your chest gently like Tarzan to stimulate it. Do whatever feels perfect in alignment for you. I'm just letting you know all the different ways to do it. We're pairing all of these taps with affirmations, the ones that we use from Say It and Claim It. So without further ado, let's start with tapping on our collarbones, and I will let you know when to switch and also when to start and stop repeating after me. I'm just going to be the instructor right now while we get this done. So without further ado, go ahead and start tapping on your collarbones and repeat after me. I trust my own intuition. I am the leader of my healthcare team. I write my own story. I choose to make this day my own and to speak words that create a reality I enjoy. Now release that tapping and stop repeating after me. Move your hands down to your rib area now. Start tapping on that. And without further ado, repeat after me again. I am the master of my own path and the captain of my ship. I am comfortable and supported and connected. I am self-expressed and I am heard. I am proud of who I am. Release the tapping and release repeating after me. If you, I didn't give this disclaimer. If y'all start farting and burping during any of this process, that's normal. That's your body literally dissolving stuff. So honor it, respect it, it happens, if you pass any type of just honor it. I'm being so serious. Totally forgot to give you this disclaimer when we do the EFT tapping. You might start releasing some stuff. Okay, I just gonna throw that out there. Just have grace with your body. Don't shame yourself for it. All these things that I mentioned, all these types of gases are completely natural and are part of the human system. Okay, now let's switch to tapping on the thymus. Tarzan, tap up with a couple of fingers, whatever feels right for you. And go ahead now to repeat after me. I believe in myself. Support is everywhere I see, and things I don't see. I surround myself with loving people, situations, and messages. Every day and in every way, I get better and better. I stand in my power. I am authentically me. My voice and my heart are in accordance with one. Repeating after me, release the tapping when you're ready. Ding dong ding, we just completed. Now that we've poured all this love into ourselves, okay, it's time to celebrate. So I'm going to give you guys the biggest round of applause right now. Woo-hoo! Yes! We did it. Woo! I'm so proud of you guys. You guys were on fire today. That's probably honestly why I'm sweating so hard right now, because I just feel all the fire coming from you guys and all that power that you guys are literally harnessing within yourself, because you were the power this entire time. I'm feeling it over here, and I am so proud of you guys and your healing journey. I am so proud of you guys for taking the time to not be thirsty and not go outside of yourself for things that are already within you. I am so proud of you. Taking the time to love yourself. I'm going to keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it, because one day you will believe what I'm saying. When you take the time to declare the law that you're going to live by, declare the love that you're going to spread, when you take the time to go into the silence and connect with spirit and your conscious breathing, when you take the time to touch on your energy points and move energy that has been stagnant or that's not optimally perfectly, that is a lot of work that I don't think sometimes some people realize how much work that just is, and doing these simple exercises. And I am so proud of you for taking that time today. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so proud of you. If you're listening and you want to share your favorite affirmation of the day, how you're feeling after completing these exercises, or simply want to talk for up to 2 minutes, your time to shine is now. We're going to bring up one person before we end, and then we're going to hop off, my dear friend. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hiya, how you doing? You all right? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine.
Great, brilliant. Yeah, I just wanted to just jump in and just say that I've been listening and I've not heard your thing before. I'm new to the app, and I really enjoying your energy. It's it's good, man. I like it, keeping it going. I don't know, you seem like a really upbeat kind of person mindset. I know you're supposed to have anyway, but I just thought I'd give you some kudos on that.
I love you, William, and thank you for the affirmation. I receive it from your quantum field to mine, and I thank you for sending it my way.
Oh, well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, this stuff works. I'm on the science side of it, but yeah, this stuff works. It's all magic. The whole thing's made of magic. That's how I see the world, and I can kind of qualify it a little bit as well. So yeah, keep doing it, man. And I think also these things, especially over the last couple of years, I think there's a lot more stressed people in the world. And these, just having a few just something techniques to try and, help de-stress. I think that's really important for people. And it's nice that you're giving that. So, yeah, well done you.
Thank you so much. And I will say this is all spirit coming through because I didn't know I would be doing this a year ago. Being here, I'm having a podcast where I am going through techniques that have helped me heal myself. So I greatly appreciate you, Liam. Thank you for hopping in. Thank you for allowing me to hear your beautiful voice today. I just greatly appreciate and honor you in this moment.
You too. Thanks so much for having me. And I say just keep it up. Just keep being you, I guess. You're awesome. See you later.
See you. I love when people come up and just have a moment of conversation. And here, I try to make it not super long so that you can hop in for 2 minutes and then hop back out. And the reason I do that is some people are like, 10 minutes, I have to talk for a whole 10. I don't know if I can talk for a whole 10 minutes. So I give it low entry. You can keep coming back if you want to, kind of thing. And I will say this is that something that I talked about yesterday and before we completely end is I was having a conversation with someone that told God me to have a conversation with, and we were speaking specifically about giving and receiving. And if you cannot receive, then that you're literally blocking your blessing because there's duality in everything. And if you can't feel the other, then it gets a little bit weird. So when people give something to you, it's okay to take the time to receive it and allow it. And if you don't want to allow it, lock it back. But it's hard to come from a place of abundance when you don't allow yourself to receive stuff. Hello, Liam.
Hi. Sorry, I was going to let you go because I see you was sort of wrapping up, but then I got triggered because you said the giving and receiving bit, and you focused on the receiving bit because often, oh man, this is a thing for me because usually, especially like in December, people are doing a lot of giving, aren't they? And we're saying we don't give to receive and that kind of stuff. But no. I love that you said that, especially because to give to receive is a bit of a long story. But there's an ancient language from Scandinavia, which is supposed to be from Atlantis, but there's an ancient language from Scandinavia, and it's called the Rot and Van languages. And the Rot and Van means to give and to receive. And they make that point of saying you have to learn how to receive before you can learn to give properly. And flip it over. And then I got thinking, hang on a minute, that is so incredibly close, the words, to a lot of things in the glossary. And I'm thinking, Van Rot is a bit like Varot, is a bit like Tarot, as in the tarot. The tarot is to give, to receive, to give, right? And I'm thinking, oh man, these things tie in, don't they?
Oh yeah, because like I said, we had this full conversation because I was thinking about it and I was like, I've given so much, and every time someone wanted to affirm me, I was like, no, I can't accept that. I have to stay humble. I can't accept that. And I'm like, wait a minute, was I just blocking my blessing back by them trying to affirm me? And that was the receiving that I didn't do? Because I was like, no, I have to stay humble. So that's why for me, that sparked for me a conversation because I've always given, but I've had issues receiving.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad that you nailed it there. I used to do it with I'll give things to people, buy them a drink, but I won't take one back. Same sort of thing.
Oh yeah, and I will say this is that my birthday's coming up, y'all, and every time my birthday comes up, I receive gifts, and I receive them with open heart now. Used to, I was like, I don't want to receive gifts, and then I have to and I was like, okay. But when I love giving gifts. I love giving gifts. I love so for my mother-in-law, one gift that I gave her, because I like doing personalization when it comes to stuff, I made her a painting. I literally painted it, made it for her just in and of itself. But when she gave me something, I had issues receiving it. Now I use it all the time. It's my water bottle. But I had to get to a place of, I have to allow that kindness to come back to me. Because that's all it is the kindness coming back. Welcome, Liam, again.
Thank you. Yeah, it's another poignant point, that one as well, with the giving and receiving. I think I liked what you said there. So yeah, I just want to jump back on that one because yeah, there's something to it, isn't there? It's like I particularly find it fascinating the way you worded it as saying you're blocking your blessing. Because I had to sort of, I'm a bit logical, and I had to kind of say it as like, I'm kind of being rude to people. Because if I give to people and I keep giving, Sarah justified it to get past my own sort of booby traps of, the humbleness. Because I think we get in our own way, don't we, with our thinking. So what I did with it was I thought to myself, well, if I'm prepared to buy, say, a drink for somebody or do a thing, do a love language, do a chore, but I won't take them, then it's a bit like saying, I'm superior to you. I can give to you, but I can't. Your gifts are not good enough. So, you know what I mean? And like I say, you're blocking your own blessing, but you're kind of also, you're robbing other people of an opportunity to give to you, and they might love you and recognize you've done so many things, and that's their only way to affirm it. So you might be kind of like, do you know what I mean? Stopping somebody from being able to
No,
love you.
I completely get you. Liam, I will say this is that I think it's weird that we're taught to not receive, though, because I don't think this is just something that we naturally did. You feel me? Because we were always taught that to say thank you, right? But we weren't taught that to say thank you and truly be thankful in receiving it. Do you feel me?
I'm going to
He's going to jump back. While he jumps back, I want to thank Still for the love that they've shown on TikTok, for giving me a compliment. I receive it, and I thank you for sending me the love. I thank you for supporting me right now. I thank you for all of who you are, which is a lot more than even words can describe. Thank you. And now we're going to get back to Mr. Liam on the Wisdom app. Into the 3, the 2, the 1. Right now we're talking about giving and receiving on the end of our affirmation station.
Word, mic check. 1, 2.
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. Yeah. This, the giving and receiving, and I want to sort of jump back to something else you said before I forget about you didn't know. Did you say you didn't know that you were going to be doing this a year ago? Is that?
I'll explain that.
Yeah,
I'll explain that really fast. So last year, around March, my sister that I was really, really close with passed away. And she was my mentor and a whole bunch of things besides being my best friend. And I didn't know what up was. All I just knew was my mom, the saying that my mom said, and I remember and I really took it to heart, was God wouldn't put us into this so suddenly, not to propel us out for better. I know it may sound weird for me to even say that, but I truly had to believe that. And things were muddled for a long time because I was like, but I miss her. I can't call her no more. I can't do that. And I went on that whole catastrophizing thing. And what I realized was, I started reflecting on her life, started reflecting on my life, everybody's life. And I was like, oh my God, my sister gave so much. And she received so much back at the exact same time. Did she receive in her whole totality? I don't know, because I wasn't her. But she lived life to the fullest, and I can honor and respect that. And for me, she also taught me really how to speak to people, because I used to just be grumpy for no reason. I know that may sound weird for me to say, but I was grumpy for no reason. And when I say no reason, I was always in chronic pain. So I did have a reason, but I said no reason. Okay. And show me how to speak to people and extend that kindness and then receive that kindness back, because I cultivated the kindness for it to come back to me, because that's generally how karma works. Liam, you can come back up because I'm still talking. Sorry. So when I'm thinking about the giving and the receiving, I'm also thinking about the yin and the yang, with the light and the dark. Okay, that's also what I'm thinking about. And if we give love, shouldn't we also receive the love? And mind you, when we're thinking about love, and I'm putting a poll in Gary Chapman's thoughts in regards to the 5 love language, when we pull in words of affirmation, so saying thank you and complimenting you or saying I love you, when we talk about physical touch, someone wants to hug you or kiss you on the cheek or kiss you on your unibrow area if you got a unibrow, or someone wants to give you a gift, or someone wants to surprise you, or someone wants to acts of service. So they want to do something for you. So I'm thinking of all the 5 different ways. If you can't receive that back, you are not showing love back to them. Because when it comes to giving and receiving, you got to be able to receive. And when you receive, guess what? You're going to give more and then receive more to give more to like it's going to be an ever cycle, to me, infinity sign of this just keep flowing. But when you stop it by you just saying, I'm just going to only give, I don't need nothing, you're literally blocking that flow of that infinity sign. And it can't flow anymore. It's just stuck in the center. And it's going around in a circle and a circle. And that circle is generally self-defeating of, no one cares about me. Yes, they do. You're just accidentally blocking it. And if you decide to take that block off, now you're going to flow in the infinity sign. You're going to flow instead of just going in circles and circles and circles again. So that's what I see when it comes to giving and receiving specifically.
Amen, sister. You get to send in that infinity symbol, you get to send caught in Solomon's knot, won't you?
Sorry, I had to step away for a second.
Oh, no. Are you okay? Are you all right?
If you can repeat that, I sincerely apologize about that, Liam.
Oh, no, that's why we have mute buttons.
I love you. I do. So I will just say this is when you're thinking about anything in life and you realize that you're in a cycle, know that on the other end of that cycle is the second part of your infinity sign. Because we're always moving through. That's how, here, to me, when I think infinity, I think this is where we have the internal life. And when you block part of it, you're also, you're causing the negative thoughts to have a place to stand as well when you're not allowing the flow to go. And that's really all I have to say on this giving and receiving. Make sure you do both, because both are in existence. And when you start doing both, you're going to feel the flow, the glow, and the know a lot more. Not the I think I know, but the know for you in regards to your divine calling, to your divine set of actions to bring the manifestation or the prayer answered of whatever it is that you have been asking for. So do not forget this principle. You receive and you give. You do both. And let me just say this really fast in regard. I'm gonna talk church for a second. I generally don't, but I am. When they talk about giving a tithe and stuff like that, please know that if you're not doing that cheerfully and you're doing it very begrudgingly, you're tainting the money that you're giving them with that energy, which also means, unfortunately, that energy is going to have to mirror itself back to you in regards to circumstances, instances, text messages, or all of the above. It's going to have to play out for you. So whatever you do it with as cheerfully, with as much joy as you can. And it's not always about giving your money away. Sometimes it's just giving your time to someone else to be that lending ear. Sometimes it looks like having a conversation where you're just talking about your life and everyone's like, I resonate with that. You did that. That right there. That is sowing into somebody else. That is planting a seed. That's watering it. Or you can be the fertilizer for it. Okay? Like you are helping someone else with their process and with their journey. So please make sure that you don't accidentally block your blessings, because you might be asking for abundance right now, but you might be blocking it for the fact that you have issues receiving. And when the abundance does come, you think it's going to come a certain way and then you reject it. Just go with the flow, and everything has always worked out for you. So remember that too. And everything will always work out for you, for the fact that you're not going to be, I wouldn't say tempted. You're not going to be so led to a certain way where it's not going to be okay and for your betterment. Because I know when I got to my quote unquote worst of my worst, that was truly me just still operating at my best. And I'm so happy that I went through the things that I went through to be where I am today, to be able to stand here almost now 28, not having taken my life, not having succumbed to saying victim in regards to an assault that happened on me, not to be where I'm like, I'll always have to find a house. I'll always have to hustle. Because I experienced homelessness. To be able to stand here and tell you that there is another side if you don't block your blessings on accident. And if there's something out of your normal routine, just flow with it and go with it. You never know what blessings can come from it. I got my hair, my nails, and my eyelashes done in the past couple of days, okay? I didn't know by me doing that in the divine timing and with the divine small voice in my head that was for me to go and to receive and to give to somebody else that was asking for me specifically. That she told me that one of the girls showed me a text messages that she was sending to her friend of what she was looking for. And I was like, yeah, I do all of that. She's like, what? I literally have been praying for you. And I'm like, what? You've been praying for me? Okay. Now I'm understanding what it means to go in divine flow. Because I didn't know before going there that I was her prayer answered. I had no idea. And I received the love that she gave to me. And I sent it back to her. Even when, I will give you guys another instance and then we're going to end, is I recently had where someone texted me, and you know how you can get all like rude and stuff like that to them? I wasn't. I was like, I sincerely apologize. This has been my number. This is my business line. I hope you have a fantastic day. We start sending love back and forth to each other, saying how, like, talking to each other. And I met a new person randomly. And her name is Jessica. And she seems like a really cool person. But I wasn't rude to her. And when I was able to foster a conversation with someone I don't know that was looking for somebody else. Okay? Kindness reigns through. And I was able to receive everything she said because I gave it also back to her. So neither of us felt robbed in that moment. I love you sincerely. And the reason I even tell you all of this, I didn't even know this is what's going to come about after doing these exercises and having this little talk section. But know that you are more than enough. Know that you can find evidence in your life of the things that you're already asking for. Know that you can go into the still quiet place to imagine dream vacations. And then those vacations happen because you paired it with the feeling that you already had it. Just try these things and see how they work out for you. Right now, we're all healing. It's an ever-healing journey, an ever-healing leveling up of our subconscious and our conscious. And you got this. You always had this. You have always been brave. You've always been more than enough. You've always been awesome. You've always been a rock star. You've always been love. You've always been inspirational. You've always been grace, and you've always been merciful. You've always been these things. And I'm really recommending that you choose to see it and to find evidence in each of these areas, even if you have to imagine it first before it actually starts happening through you. It's starting somewhere. You got this. I believe in you. I will say one exercise I will give you guys really fast. It's not really an exercise. If you touch your phone, this is an exercise for you. So everyone that's currently listening right now or want to watch this replay on TikTok, you're on your phone right now, most likely, or you're on a TV device, or you had to touch a remote. You had to touch something to get here, okay? This exercise is for you. I want you to take your hands out and put them out in front of you. And then I want you to shake them like crazy. Just keep shaking them like crazy for a while until you're ready to stop. And then release it when you're ready and you shook it all out. And feel the resonance in your hands. That is your power right there. 1. And 2, you just stretch out your hands. It's a twofold design. And I remember doing this when I was younger and I didn't understand what we were doing. I just thought it was really cool. Don't forget to shake your hands out here and there. Okay? And wave them like you just don't care. Whatever you want to do. It's a lot of fun. It's very silly at the exact same time. And you're going to feel a release and a calming effect to it. At least that's how I feel. Now we get to go to the gift section. If you guys want to view these things, you will have to click on my face, go to my profile, and take a look at my link tree for these items. There's a live check-in form where you can see where your mind is, your health, your career, and your finances. This is so you can get an awareness so that you can see what changes you would like to make when it comes to your life. And if you want a little bit of help from a friend, you can always reach out to me. And if you don't, that's okay. I only help those that actually want the help. So if you don't, that is okay. I'm still going to show up anyway. I'll have conversation with you on the Wisdom app, and we can still chat it up. Hi, Anna Torres on TikTok. You're going to also see on this list a replay of all affirmation stations, all the listening audios, as well as all the watching on YouTube episodes. It will all be in one page, and you can bookmark this page later if you always want to get back to this. And one day, this is one of my goals, y'all. I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to watch God make it happen. I will be on all platforms like Apple, Spotify, and so on and so forth with Affirmation Station, so you can really, truly take me anywhere and change me on different devices like the A word, which I won't mention because she's in my office. You know I'm talking about those assistants that listen in for some things. Yeah, you'll be able to do that. That's my goal, and that's my hope. And I know it will happen. Just don't know when, and that's okay. The next thing you're going to see on that list is the Lighten Up Your Life Facebook community. This is a place where I am cultivating a sacred space to help you go from the dark, stuck, overwhelmed mindset to actual self-actualization, to you living the life that you want to live, to you having this mindset of abundance, to you having this mindset of love and light and healing, and operating from a state of flow and not the I think I know state. That is what this Facebook group community is all about. I am trying to curate conversations here. When you join, share a post. Let us know who you are. I would love to meet you. The next thing you're going to see on there are multiple ways to connect with me, okay? Connect with me on all these different places if you want to uplift your algorithm and change the things that you're seeing on it. I post daily affirmations on my Instagram and my Twitter, my LinkedIn, and my Facebook page and my Facebook group. Like everywhere I have stuff, it's posted for my affirmation station. It gets posted for my affirmations and sometimes my reels and YouTube videos. All that gets posted there, and it's generally always something to uplift you, make you laugh, make you giggle, have you think a little bit, just so that you can really create the reality that you want. That's mainly what I'm about over here. Now, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and end Affirmation Station. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen in. I'm not telling y'all you gotta get out of bed, you gotta go home, gotta leave. I didn't say none of that. I'm just saying this affirmation station is ending in this moment. You may now exit the train and head to your next destination. Remember there are transfer lines available to the best day ever on platform 2 or the worst day ever on platform 3. You get to choose wisely on how your day is going to be. I will see you tomorrow for Friday Fuel on Affirmation Station at a divine time near you. I love you to infinity and beyond. I hope you continue to have a fantabulous day. Ta-ta for now. Affirmation Station, Affirmation Station. What's today's affirmation? Thank you so much for listening to this new episode of Affirmation Station Show. Remember to rate and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast streaming platform. Be sure to give me a follow or DM me on Instagram at Charente Carr your key takeaways and your thoughts on this episode and what future topics I should cover. That's all for now. Until next time, see you.